Good day in the home, I'm your host VillainCloud and welcome. From the thumbnail you have seen, there was something here, here was something here, and you know what it is. My computer. This bad boy been here since the very start of VillainCloud YouTube channel. This is the fighting machine who edited, recorded, uploaded and rendered all the videos. Now you're asking what I'm gonna do with it. Am I gonna build a new system or I'm gonna improve this one? And why there is a video about it? Well, let's say it can get upgraded and it will get upgraded, but not in the way you thought about it. I have something like this. And what it is, let's just say it's kinda exciting. This is an Sapphire Radeon R9 390 and it has a PCB at the back, so don't worry. And this is a Sapphire Radeon R9 390, 8 gigabytes and 8 gigabytes. So I'm gonna splunk this second GPU and run it in the Crossfire, or it's called, because as you can see, here is no port for the bridge. But there is one small problem. If we look how it fits, let me show you closer. If we look at the space where it would fit, oh my, we struck a little problem here. It's not fitting. So you can see it's really not fitting. So many of you would ask, what do you want to do about it? It's not like you can undo it and unclip this all. And half as you're right, half as you're wrong. I can unscrew this one, the top and this side, and modify it. I will modify it. Of course, to modify something, you need a tool, and for me, this is the best tool. If you look at it, and it's a Bosch PWS720/115, but most of you would know it as an angle grinder. We will grind some angles with this bad boy. We will grind the angle here and make it all streamlined, so the flow goes everywhere. And this, my hard drive, will go at the very bottom. So it has a slot on the bottom and the SSD will just go right on the top. So everything's planned out. But you might say, and you might see even, the small problem that there is. EVGA Supernova 650 G2 and say, hold up, you have an i7 4790K, you have two GPUs. This 650 watts, once you push it, won't hold it. And you are correct. I checked on the PC builds how much it would be, how much it takes, all the system takes with two Sapphires. And the result came 779 watts on top load when everything is working. Firstly, what I'm gonna do is undo all this cabling, get the cables out, because we need to install a new power supply. Bam! EVGA 850 GQ. This will power my PC and the two GPUs or graphics cards. The obvious path to take now is to correct the mistake first. This, set everything down. But actually what you want to do is remove the power supply, remove all the cables from the old power supply and store them somewhere safe, because you can lose them pretty fast. And that's it. You remove the power supply, you install a new one, you cut this so it's space for the second GPU, you plug everything in and honky dory you go. Now let's move the graphics card a bit away and spin it around, because cable management goes at the back. Smart brain. Okay, I'll put this one somewhere safe, not on the table obviously. Now, so you can see my previous cable management job. It's not good, but it's not bad. Now, let's cue the montage of removing the old PSU and installing the new one. Now, I stripped out all the bay. All of it. Now, here is the GPU port, and here. And this is the Z97S SLA Crite Edition motherboard. So this is what we need to get rid of. And for me, I can cut till here. Get this all off, the top off, and cut till here. So this all is off. And I bolt just the bottom part, so the hard drive sticks in here. Because on top there is no space for hard drive. So I can see some screws here, there. It's pretty screw mounted, so I think I can figure out something. I remove on the screws on the bottom. And these screws are loose, so they are just like fighting in there. There you go. Now, firstly, this is plastic. This is plastic. And now we have all the space we need. Now, the top won't be reused. So it can stay like this. This will be chopped on the bottom, and I will make sure that it at least holds on the bottom, so the hard drive goes here. Okay, if it sits around here, then the hard drive will slide in here. That, as you can see, that gives us plenty of space for the disk, and we can cut. To take out the power supply and everything else, it feels light, very light. But I'll fix that right away. Now, come with me. Now, let's unbox this EVGA. My previous one, EVGA 600 Gold Supernova, was fully modular, just fully modular. So you don't have any wires attached. You can attach the cables yourself. You can pick and choose of your setup. So then there won't be any cables extra in the case, and it won't look that ugly. Now, this EVGA served me well, and it will serve in another case. But this one is half modular. Yeah, I cannot speak. Oh, look at this unboxing. Oh, you have to go like this, and like this. It's a boner! G60 series. I wanted 1000 watts, but meh. Now, how you do it? Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, thank you. These are all the cables, but we will need... Not really, we won't need all the cables. Now, this is for the socket wall or motherboard, and these screws. I don't like them because these screws look better than those. You can see that. I'll get the black ones better. I don't like those. And my new EVGA power supply. Now you can go. Bye bye. There you go. Now that's the packaging, and you can see already there's a difference. Here the cable is attached because it's half modular. Oh, look at that. Look at this baby boy. Sweet baby boy. You can see. And the fan looks cool. And the sticker is coming off. EVGA, I want a replacement. The sticker is coming off. Not sponsored by EVGA. Not sponsored by Radeon, Sapphire, or any of the Samsung or anybody. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I bought this for my own money. But if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. People usually argue how you put like this inside the case or like this. For me, here is an air vent that you can pull up air up from the bottom and push it out. So it has its own air pressure. So it has its own shape. So I will put it on inside like this. Now you know that you're in. That you well made. Here's a hole. Here's a hole. Here's a hole. Here's a hole. And here's a hole. So we're gonna hole it. And then do 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 do. That's it. These are all the cables I will need for both hard drives. Spunk, spunk. For the CPU, that's spunk. Motherboard is right here. And for 2 graphics cards. Spunk, spunk. That's it. That's all the cables I'll need. These all cables are extras. You know what's interesting? To put the GPUs in. So splunk, splunk. Let's get this bad boy. I know I'm holding it wrongly and people will scream at me. But fuck you, that's my PC. I do what I wanna. And once you hear the click, that click, it's all fine. Now I'll put in the screws. Then we try to put the second one in. We are skipping this one, you're skipping this one. I'm going straight to this. And this. There you go. 2 of them are out. And now. Oh my god, that looks so cool. And look at the gap. Oh boy, that's a small gap. Oh my god, this is my very first double GPU build. It's starting to look sick, absolutely mad. My SSD is right here, it's all plugged in, it's all nice. The CPU is everything plugged in, pretty nice, pretty cool. Now, my hard drive should go here. So So now we're gonna cut things, and see, it's plugged in here, here. See, you want to put in only one graphics card, and this is all what you have to do. Quite a pain in the ass, but for me it's completely fine. Now I'm gonna chop the shit out of this one and chop it right here. Done, but the disc broke. Ooh, I have to be careful. So this is the top part which will get chopped. That goes bye-bye. This is the bottom part which we need. So I'm gonna clean this up with the Dremel, obviously. Let's see if I successfully modify this and if we can use this one. Tune. Hey, that looks pretty good. Now let's lift it up and bolt it down. Oh, it's heavy. Now, here's the screw. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Double R9 390 Silverstone case build. Now, cornerstone of every single thing is to put on the... Sorry, I can't do it well. There you go. And there you go. We started with one GPU, a weaker power supply, and no space for the second GPU. But now, we got the full case, fully done 2 GPU setup. If this video was entertaining, of course smash that like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Even though that's not my outro anymore.